Welcome, students. Today we're going to talk about and play through Christmas Cello-bration by Bob Phillips. I'm going to play through it first and then do the tutorial at the end so that you can more easily find it if you're just coming back to listen to it and play along. Okay, here we go. I'm so glad that you're here and that playing this piece is just a fantastic piece that Mr. Phillips has written. It's a wonderful piece. If you've never played in third position or fourth position, it's just so brilliantly written and it's fantastic for learning how to play in these positions. So I'm so glad you're doing it. So let's focus on getting it in tune, all right, and playing in these different positions and some things that you can do to help make sure that you're playing it in tune up there in fourth position, third position, and all these places. First, of course, make sure your cello is very well in tune, that the open strings are in tune, because we're going to use the open strings. When you get up here to fourth position, of course, we have the neck, right, that we can use as a reference here to get up. We still must listen. We can't take it for granted that we're in tune just because we're up here in fourth position. So using your third finger, you can really tune that F sharp up against this open D. Same with the fourth finger. Sure. It's like back there at measure 21 where I'm playing the G. Okay, and going back down there. Other places, I can play the E against the open D. it might be a little hard to hear if you're not used to playing up here. I can really hear. It's flat, sharp, okay? So the F sharp, I can really get in tune with the D. Same with the D. And remember, just like when we're in first position, all right, with this fourth finger, that's what I was thinking. Still listening for ringing tones. All right, so I have my G here. Again, using the open strings. This G should be ringing as a ringing tone, just like it is down here. There's a little flat, no ring. Okay, of course, that's very sharp, but use this open G. Because it's a big moment in the piece, and it comes back again. You play on this G quite a bit, especially in this section, and also over here in the O Come, Emmanuel section. Also, you play on this fourth finger. So listening for the ringing tones, okay, playing against the open D. Now, if you have to make a mark, if you're at home and you're putting your own mark up here, all right, because you maybe use tapes down here in first position, okay, still, and you're wanting a mark up here, get your A really in tune. And then over here, fourth position on the D string should be the same as your open A. Maybe even play them together, and then you can put a little pencil mark there, okay, if you need that, all right. Try it first without it, all right. Try to get up here without the mark, okay, and shifting up here. I'm going to post another video because shifting is a whole other subject and topic. So I'm going to post a video just about shifting and put a link down in the description and also on the cards here on YouTube. So be on the lookout for that to watch that. We'll use this as an example, but have one dedicated just so we can talk about how to shift properly in and out of some of these positions. All right. The other thing that makes this piece really gorgeous is, of course, all these wonderful string crossings. Remember, as you're crossing the string, my whole arm here is engaged, all right, in crossing the string, not just my wrist, okay, not just my arm, but these things are working together here, okay, all right, to make sure that the string crossings are smooth and fluid. And he's marked it either forte or fortissimo. Over in Angels We Have Heard on High at 64, he did mark it mezzo forte, but cellos still have the melody, right? It's still a cello feature piece. So what you might have noticed that I did was maybe laid off on the arm weight a little bit, but I still want the sound to sing out into the audience. I'm still going to use lots of bow, so all right, so the sound still projects. All right, and I have a little bit different color since he's marked it with a different dynamic and not playing it so forcefully. But for the whole rest of the piece, I'm down here. Okay, really using lots of bow, staying very perpendicular to the string throughout the piece to make sure that everything is nice and heard. And of course, the piece would be much improved if I didn't use so many open A strings, but maybe that's the way you're playing depending on the level where you are at. Open A's are fine so that I could stick with the fingering that is here that Mr. Phillips wrote in, and do stick to the fingering. These are really great fingerings. Like I said, this is a brilliant piece for learning to play in these positions, and he's put all of the really important fingerings in there that you need for third and fourth position, so follow it. One last thing, of course, just to review here, proper extension, because you have that back in the opening on the What Child Is This section. We're going from 4, okay, on the G sharp, 2 on the F sharp. Make sure, okay, that you are opening your hand correctly. And I will also put that in a separate video. Be on the lookout for that in the description and here in the cards about doing a proper extension on the cello. Really important that we do that correctly. So please, if you need a review or you have never done extensions before, check that out. All right, so we'll talk about extensions. All right, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the video and leave a comment. All right, thanks so much.